What's going on? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Morbius. Today is Tuesday, which means it's another episode of Comic Relief. I'm excited about this episode. I know you guys are, so let's just get into it, man. Oh, what is going
on, brother? What's happening?
What's going on, Paul? Been a minute, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. How's everything? How you doing, bro?
Good. Staying busy. Work's been a little hectic lately, so I've been MIA a little bit.
I know, man. You're a hard man to get in contact with nowadays, man.
Yes. Listen, this is my
that manager life ain't easy. Huh?
It's not, man. Management is not what it's cracked up to be. And this is the work phone. This thing does not stop. I got to keep it with me now because someone's probably going to hit me up with some dumb shit about work. But
right, at some point, right? That's annoying, man.
Work can wait.
Exactly. So we're here today. We're going to be talking about the fucking FOMO that's been coming down the pipeline all weekend. You know, it's crazy. It's been crazy, guys. And so I wanted to talk about it a little on here. Wanted to just chop it up with you guys, see what y'all thinking about it, see how y'all feel. You know, if y'all cool with it, if y'all down with it, if you picked up 15 copies, you know, whatever. You know, just let us know. You know, but yeah, let's get into this chat real quick. You know, let's see who's hanging out with us. We got a few people, of course, you already know. Let's let that trigger in.
What's up, John?
What's up, John? Yeah, that's right. The FOMO strikes back. You know, what's going on, Planet Man? Appreciate you, man, coming through, hanging out. Let's going on. Original was good.
I like that.
Yeah, that's cool. Unoriginal. Yo, Professor, what's good, man? I missed out on some keys. We all did, man. Some Magic Series keys too at that. You know, Unruly, what's good, my brother? Always hanging out with us. You already know. And yeah, man, let's just get into it real quick. We do our cheers, as y'all already know. Salute to everybody hanging out with us.
Sir.
You got something in your hand.
It's well deserved today.
Oh yeah. Put it in that OT, son.
Serious.
Night of, that's a good one right there. Night of the Living
Slippers. Yeah.
That's a nice one.
They're right like there. Zombies, you can't kill them. They just keep coming.
They just keep coming back, man. And it's crazy, man. This, you know, all of a sudden, like I'm there, like on, you know, IG. Next, you know, I see one after another, you know, and I'm like, what's going on with this shit? You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck is Spider Boy? I'm like, who the fuck
is this ass shit?
You know, and then I was scrolling and I'm like, yo, why is people going crazy over this thing? And then, you know, I start looking into it and you're like, are you kidding me? You know, and then you got guys on the fucking, like, yo, it was like magic, bro, how fast motherfuckers started selling books. It was just like instant, you know? It was like, holy shit.
They spread like gremlins, just everybody all of a sudden was, everybody all of a sudden had a spare copy of that book to sell.
What up, Daryl? How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's going on?
We showed off Spider Boy variants tonight. Ooh, yeah.
You know, the sad part is I do have a copy of that book because I bought the Alex Ross Timeless. I think it's the Rhino cover or one of the covers. So, unfortunately, I had to buy that book, but it wasn't.
You had to get it for the Timeless. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. It happens. It happens. Yeah, basically, you know, I pretty much, that's a given. You know what I mean? That'll be, you know, definitely in the $5 box for sure. You know, but yeah, man, it's just out of control. Once again, it's the same shit. You know, you got, you know, this character that's, you know, really. I mean, to be honest, I didn't even know like this whole Spider Boy like whole thing going on. Like I was like, where did this come from? Like I was totally blindsided by it. You know, I don't know if anyone else saw it coming or, you know, people were talking about it. I don't know, you know, but
I mean, full disclosure, like I don't read Spidey monthly, so I wouldn't have just randomly, you know. But it just seems like no one posted Spidey 6 or 5, you know what I mean? It's just all of a sudden everybody's a big Spider-Boy fan or whatever.
Right.
I bet you half the people hyping this book haven't even read it.
No, of course not. You know what I mean? People who are selling it either, and dudes who are buying 15 copies, you know, to flip, definitely not reading it.
Definitely.
You know, and it was crazy because, you know, when I saw this, I was like, wow, man, people just started coming out the woodworks with him, you know, and I was just like, holy Christ, you know. Yeah, there you go. Reminded me it was all about Black Panther son, right?
Yeah, that was another one.
That's another one too. You know what I mean? Go look up that shit. You know, it's the same thing. You know, it's and it's crazy because, like I was saying, people that, you know, they were selling books that, of course, you know, a lot of people are selling their books now, selling books, books, whatever. But then you saw people who were actually flipping this fucking book, and it's like, you, bro, like you man, like you doing that too, like
something about making it something about being on IG just makes people all of a sudden they just want to sell books, man. They just
no shame,
don't collect
man.
anymore.
Like,
they just sell,
bro. Like, have some dignity. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ, you know. But that was where I was like, damn, this is getting ridiculous. Like, people are really, and it's just that. Another thing too is just, once again, I saw a whole bunch of, you know, 10, 15 issues, you know, posts. It's like, for real, like, we really doing this. We really gonna do this.
Imagine buying 10 or 15 copies of a book like that. Like,
come
why?
On,
like, what are you doing?
Really? Really? I wish I was.
They say the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Oh, like, it's not even worth all that hassle trying to hustle and flip. Yeah, it is pretty much nowadays. Everybody's a seller.
Yeah, everybody's selling now. You know, and hey, man, look, do what you got to do. Exactly. All I'm saying is, like, don't be on some flim flam shit like this. Like, you know, don't go now.
At least, man, have some base, like, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever your core is, you know, you can't just all of a sudden just be hardcore seller, and you never was before. It just seems phony, or
seems disingenuous, and then it doesn't look right when you're taking advantage of shit like this, you know. And that's where it looks kind of like whack, you know. It's like, come on now, you know, you're really gonna try to, you know, get some bread now and take advantage of people with their FOMO, and you know, you selling it at the price that they might find it on average on eBay. But
well, that's what kills me with IG sometimes. Like, I can buy the same book on eBay for the same price, so why would I buy it from you? You know, I guess I could save a little bit of bread with tax, maybe, but other than that,
it's the same.
But I'd feel better buying it on eBay, to be honest, because I don't know, these IG guys are funny style. I don't know if I would trust them with like a significant purchase, you know.
Oh, hell no, I wouldn't. Like, I don't know, big purchases, that's in person or at a con or some shit like that. I'm not doing no big purchases on IG. Fuck that. No. You know, I'm more comfortable on eBay doing a big purchase, because
I mean, because at least you got some protection.
Right, you got that protection, you know. So that's yeah, you with the holly bags, bro. This guy went ham today, bro. Like, yo, you went ham today, Daryl. I was like, damn, he going in on them fucking holly bags. I'm like, man, what they do to you? Damn. He said he's like so abusive, but then he was just like manhandling,
tearing that shit open.
Yeah, he was just like, motherfucker, you know. But yeah, man, I think like this whole shit is like, it's fucking embarrassing a lot of times when you see like the way the people react to it. It's definitely embarrassing. Like, you see people like their true colors come the fuck out. You know what I mean? They talk all this shit, you know, and then they'll just be on some like one of them dudes posting 10 fucking copies, you know, and like, yo, hit me up, you know, $50 a pop. Like, the fuck out of here, fucking dickwad.
I know. You just paid like $3 something for them a piece.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking dick. Like, what are you gonna do?
Trying to rip off other, you know, people.
What's going on, bro? We got Big Sove in the building. What's good?
Up, Sove? I feel like people like that, though, you know, on some level, I'm kind of like, well, fuck them then. Let them get taken advantage of. They're gonna be stupid enough to buy the shit.
Right. Well, yeah, you got to do that. But then you see people who that you would think would know better, though. Like, I was talking about people that I was surprised that were actually flipping the book. you know, that I was like, holy shit, this guy's actually really flipping that. Like, you know,
Yeah,
we
didn't know
that's
they
where
were
I was like,
flippers.
okay, these are people that I thought knew better, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and then here they go trying to take advantage, you know, and make a quick buck, you know, of somebody that don't know no better, obviously, or people who know better and just don't give a fuck because they just want the book anyway and they don't fucking care. They just want to be able to say, I have the book. You know what I mean? That's what it boils down to it half the time. You know, it's just the fact that they just want to say, I got it, you know?
Yeah, it's that trying to, you know,
Mm-hmm.
my wife always says that, you know, she just is a casual observer of IG and things I post and, you know, people I interact with and stuff. And she's always like, you know, it's everybody trying to keep up with the Joneses, you know?
Exactly. You
I
know what
just
I mean?
trade.
And
Well,
that's,
you know, that could be a fair exchange, John. I mean, you know, it
yeah, that could be
depends.
a for you, John. I'll make an exception. Yeah, exactly what you know what your wife said. Exactly.
Everybody
You
trying
know,
to keep up with the Joneses.
exactly. We ain't trying to keep up with Joe. Y'all do what y'all got to do.
If I
You know
am,
what
I'm
I'm
trying
saying?
to keep up with people like the professor, not somebody who's fucking sporting 10 copies of Spider-Man. I'll tell
Exactly.
you that.
Exactly. 10 copies of that
I'm trying
shit.
to keep up with you,
Right.
not fucking
Oh
Spider
no, I'm
Boy
trying to
or
keep up
whatever.
with this guy right here.
I mean, like, so, I mean, I guess everything in, you know, there's levels, as they say, but I mean, you know, if you getting hot and bothered about that book, I don't know, you kind of, you questionable.
Exactly. Exactly. And
Now,
I
if you,
think like I mean
the
like
thing is,
even
though,
when
the only thing I would say is like, if you had been reading that Spidey run the whole time, and then you got to your shop last Wednesday and 7 was gone, so you missed out on that issue, and you've been collecting all of them. You know, I get it. It sucks. Now
get it. Yeah.
you might have to pony up. You know,
Because you fucked
whatever.
up, you didn't put it on your list. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
It's
would say
happened to
if you
me.
were reading it, you should have had it on your list.
Right.
So you're right.
This happens to everybody. You miss out on that one book that you just happen to fucking forget to say, hey, yeah, put that on the list again. Yeah, I'll continue reading it. It usually right. That's how it usually be too, right? That you actually give up on the run right before it fucking explodes and shit. You're just like,
Like, oh,
hey,
fuck
you know
this
what?
book,
Take
man.
it
I'm
off my
tired of
pull
this.
list. And you're like, fuck. Like, damn
Yeah.
it. Why did I
No, that
stop now?
definitely happens. That
Yeah,
definitely
see,
happens.
oh yeah, another one, Dark Hawk. Yeah, man. That was another one. You know what I mean? It's just right now, I think that what I do like is the fact that we're not seeing a lot of this. You know what I mean? Like we're not seeing it how it was back in like the pandemic era and shit, where like almost every other book that was coming out was like some big FOMO. You know what I mean? Like especially when a movie was coming. You had an MCU movie coming, it was a fucking wrap. You know what I mean? It goes crazy. Now we're not seeing like this big, we're seeing at least every 3 months, we're seeing like this wave of FOMO, you know, coming.
The new hot book of the month comes out.
Right, right. Exactly. You know. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess Sober's Readers actually has been a decent story. Actually did not pick up this volume. I pick up pretty much every Spidey volume, and I did not pick this up. And but I really, to be honest, I kind of gave up, man. So to hear that it's actually pretty good, you know, I'm like, okay, cool. At least they came back with something.
Yeah, I
Cause
didn't like the what was it, Spencer? I think
yeah, the whole Spencer thing. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, after like
that was
it was
lame.
like issue 50, I mean, some shit like that, like 60. It just turned to shit, you know. But it was
Scotch tape.
Scott
Because
saying,
free money has led up. Well, that is true.
yeah,
To my unemployed friends out there, that
yeah,
$600 a week, I guess, went away.
yeah, that's true. What's going on? Well,
kind of tightened up that comic budget.
yeah, it definitely has. You know, but I think like now though, if you want to talk about budget, prices are a lot better than it was fucking
Yeah,
before.
oh yeah, definitely.
Way fucking better. You know, I mean,
We
books
getting
that
there.
before were like almost unattainable are now attainable. So definitely there's been a big change in the market. But then you get stupid shit like this fucking FOMO over the weekend or right before the weekend. And you know, it just makes shit, you know, back to the same old shit. And then, but I think a lot of it, like I was saying, it shows a lot of people's true colors, you know. And it was like, yo, guys, check yourself, man. I need to check yourself.
That is true.
A lot of you, you know, I don't want to get too, you know, detailed, but you know, you guys should know better, man. We've had these conversations basically. And then
been in the game long enough,
right,
man.
and you see it, and you're like, damn, dude, we used to talk about fucking flippers, and you over here fucking flipping. Like, what the fuck?
You fucking morphed into one.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck happened? You know? Yeah, I think that goes to it too. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, John. I love this show, Morbius. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. You know. Oh yeah, buyer's market. Got to be a smart purchaser. Of course, you got. It always goes back to that. You know, it's like it's almost like what you said earlier, Paul. You know, you almost want to be like, you know what, you deserve it. If you're stupid enough to go and fucking invest 20 copies into this shit, and expect you know to get rich and retire, then you're a fucking idiot. You know, then you deserve that. But at the same, you know, token, it's almost like, okay, that still is the encouragement for this to continue. You know what I mean? It's almost like, yes, we condemn these people, but these are the same people who are continually fueling this. You know, and I could imagine how much it is now. I haven't even checked what is going, guys. What is it on eBay going for now? Because I know the last time I saw it, it was like $35 on average. I was seeing it 40. Exactly. You know,
ridiculous.
I don't even know what is going for now, to be honest. I got a Spider Boy the one. Let me see what this. Okay, I'm not. Oh, all right. So I see 34. I see 54. I see 44.
Damn.
60, 50, 49, 53, 30, 30, 40, because it's $39.99 plus shipping. So you're looking at $46.
You're gonna tax, be up to $50.
So now it looks like it's averaging out at like, you know, $50. $48 to $50 with the tax and all that included. You know, so now and then it's gonna peak and then it's gonna start to fucking drop. And then, you know, a month later, nobody's gonna be fucking remembering who the fuck Spider Boy was. You know, it'll be gone.
Just another Spider Boy we got.
Exactly. You know.
Well, it looked like they're trying to capitalize on like that. I don't know, that Miles shit and like the covers, you know, because look like he got. I mean, I never seen the book even in person, but seeing everybody posting it for sale, it looks like he got sneakers on and like he, you know. He's trying to have that look. So,
oh yeah, it's like a fucking so many variants for this shit. As I'm looking through, there's so many of them. But yeah, it's at the end of the day, man. I think that. Oh, hey John, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's up, John?
Big Daddy Drew. Yeah, I mean it's not like unexpected of the community. You know, it's kind of expected of the community at this point now, where you see this happening. It's almost like, you know, you kind of know what's gonna come with it. But I guess the part about it is seeing all the new people or the people that at one point were, you know, saying one thing, doing one, and then now you see them doing this, and you're just like, holy shit. You know, I think that's what really kind of surprised me more. If anything, that I actually saw more people involved in the whole FOMO thing and very adamant about fucking promoting, picking up fucking 30 fucking, you know, copies of it. Like
fucking half box of this book.
You know, here we go, Spawn 1 again. You know, it's like, you know,
I feel like the fucking like Marvel and maybe DC. I mean, I don't follow DC as much, but like at this point, they just have fucking given up. They're just trying to like sell as many copies of a book as they can. They don't really care if the story's any good, so that's why they pump out
definitely
the
don't
variants of it.
They definitely not giving a fuck.
Like this book probably sold well because, you know, the hype and then all the variants and all the bullshit. But is anybody really buying the shit for the story anymore? It doesn't seem like it.
Well, Sov said it was a guy. I guess Sov is fucking buying it. I'm pretty sure he's picking it up. But I mean,
must have had a Ghost Rider crossover.
Yeah, exactly. It was because of a Ghost Rider variant. That was an exclusive variant. You know, that's why. You know. What up, Justin? What's going on, brother? Appreciate you coming to hang out with us.
What's good, Justin?
We're talking about the FOMO, as you know. It's been going on rampant, and yeah, man. Listen, man. He got what did he say? I just got a crummy cover A. Wasn't lucky enough to get this. Oh yeah, there you go. You know, but yeah, man. Once again, you know, we're dealing with you know, like you said, it's a market, right? We're dealing with this market that's promoting this shit and pushing this shit, you know, and then you have these sellers and everybody else that gets behind it, you know, and then you get everyone else under that that's caught up in the FOMO, you know, on top of everyone else, you know. I think that, you know, it's just like, it just sucks, you know what I mean? Like, it really fucking sucks when you see this shit because you're just like, I don't understand it. I just don't get, you know, what it is that the need. And no, I kind of do. I kind of do. You know what I mean? It is a tribal thing. You know what I mean? We are tribal by nature. So when you see somebody doing something, you just gotta want to do what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, trying to fit in and
Try to fit in exactly.
be with
You
the
know, and then
cool kids with their Spidey
then it
sevens.
becomes a pissing contest. You know, when you buy 15.
Who's got the 9.8? Yeah,
yeah, or you pull out a gem mint. Like, yes, motherfucker, you just pulled it off you got 15 copies off a rack. One of them is gonna might fucking hit.
Yeah, come back 10.0.
And I'm pretty sure your bitch ass had gloves on when you grabbed it and you was telling the fucking shop owner, no, I'll handle it because I got gloves on. You know what I mean? Like,
you know the gloved one's got some copies of that book.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Like, fuck out of here, man.
You already know that.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Too much heat.
Yeah, but see, and that's the shit that makes you right, like you say, like, you know. But you really, when you think about it, it's like that. Who, like, you're only impressing other people who are in that same circle when you do shit like that.
Yeah,
no, you're not impressing no one else outside of that, you know, FOMO fucking, you know, frequency that's going around. You know, you're not caught up in that. So when you see that and you're outside of that, you're just like, the fuck is this? You know, like,
what am I missing?
You're supposed to impress with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck out of here. You know, but then if you're in that circle of and you look at that and that looks like money to you, you know, like a potential income, you know what I mean? That's when you're like, oh damn, bro, nice fucking hole, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
you know,
where you go to get that, bro?
Fishbowl, you
right?
know,
Yo, man.
Like you say, that just is it's only gonna impress other fucking people like that.
I only picked up 6 copies, man. Damn.
You only got 6? I got 7.
My local comic shop wasn't letting me get any more than that, you know. So I had to play with his balls, and he gave me
I had to create create 15 accounts so you can get
exactly
15 different, like,
15 different accounts. He's a fucking My Comic Shop. He's a fucking, you name it. He's all over the place.
Doing that just to buy this book.
Buy this fucking book.
Makes no sense.
Out of here. Oh, how many got over the fucking Timeless variant? Yeah.
Apparently not many. I haven't even seen anybody mention that.
Nobody's really posting that or nothing, but you just appreciate it because, you know, that's a classic, you know, Alex Ross, and he started that whole Timeless thing, you know. So it's like, yeah, you got it. You know, that's not really like, I wouldn't consider that like a FOMO, you know what I mean?
Because I collect Ross covers.
Right, exactly. So we pick up Ross covers. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna pick that up. You know what I mean? But I'm not chasing. It's almost it would be FOMO if, like, I don't know who the fuck Alex Ross is, never cared for his work, you know, and all of a sudden now they say, hey, look, pick this up, this new Alex Ross cover, potentially, you know, to have value, and then I go get it. You know what I mean? That's FOMO.
Yeah. You know, some of these artists like that, right? Because I don't know, maybe it's me again, it's the circles I travel in, so maybe my view is narrow, but I don't see a lot of people hyping and posting like Peach Momoko shit anymore.
Yo, what happened to Peach Momoko, guys?
But I feel like I don't see all that shit anymore. What happened to her?
Where is the ball licking at? Where is it, guys? With her fucking sketchbook fucking covers. Where the fuck is Peach Momoko at?
Draws that shit with a crayon.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. That shit was like a 5-minute sketch, bro. Like, motherfuckers will be gobbling her fucking balls. Like, yo, you see that cover? And I'm like, nah, because it's like halfway done. Where the fuck is the rest of it? Like, where the fuck is the rest of the cover at? You know? But she did do that Venom. That one Venom cover was dope.
Some of the covers are cool.
I'm going to say she had like a handful.
There's a correlation, right? She did some of her early shit, or one of them covers, I even forget what it was now. It kind of blew up and was pricey. That's when motherfuckers got thirsty for Peach Momoko. Then she started pumping out so many covers. None of them really got any traction. None of them were really worth anything. So now everybody's done with Peach Momoko. That's how that works.
She's done, you know.
I mean, well, you're talking NYX3 was like 20 years ago. So
Yeah, that was
I don't know
a long time
if
ago.
the hype beast was in full effect. So I don't
What up,
remember if that
Fish
was a Fomo book. Maybe it was, but what's up?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, man. Like that, I'm telling you, man. Like this shit right here kills me, man. Like I just gotta laugh at this shit. Like when I got on and I'm seeing all these people posting this book, and then the shit that kills me is like dudes is making posts about this shit, and motherfuckers is talking about how they missed out, and like, damn, yo, I missed that. I don't know why I didn't put it, you know, didn't keep an eye out for that. I don't know how it wasn't on my radar and all this shit. And you're just like, bro, man. Like these are people I've had conversations with, you know, about shit like this, like 2 Terrificons ago. You know what I mean? Like we're sitting there at a bar and shit talking about this shit, and then you see them fucking partaking in it, and you're just like, man, that's crazy, son.
You've become what you know,
right.
you
become
allegedly despised.
Right. You know. Oh man, that is terrible, guys. That is terrible. You know, I'll take the you know the jerk circles and the back slapping any day over this shit. You know what I mean? So,
at least I know what that is. I know who it is.
Exactly. You know what I mean? This shit, motherfuckers is coming out the woodworks.
Yo, so this you know, Old Wolf said the FOMO started with the late 80s, early 90s, Death of Superman, Jim Lee X-Men.
Yes.
True, but I bet you if you talk to even older people, right? Because I was just listening to I think it was Marvel Comics, The Untold Story, of one of those audio books. And he was talking about when Howard the Duck #1 came out in, I think it was 77 or 76.
Yes, sir.
How like motherfuckers were like hijacking that book. Like they bought they were stashing like long boxes of it, you know, and right after that book had come out, you know, because it was what, 25, 30-cent cover. It was already like 10 or 15, 20 bucks, like, you know, so
it's crazy.
I mean, I guess that on a smaller scale was like a type of FOMO people had to have at Howard the Duck 1, you know. But I mean, definitely like, so I needed to get all the covers of the Jim Lee X-Men. What was it? Five covers. X-Force 1, all the different bags with, excuse me, with the different cards. We had to get all those. I don't know, is that FOMO or just being like a completionist? You know, I just had
I think that's
all,
being a completist. You know what I mean? That has a lot to do with it. Like it's the same thing like going back to those timeless variants. You know, it's like,
yeah,
we got the first series, right? So it's like the second series comes out, you got to pick it up. Like you got to
get all the heroes. Now I got to get
right,
the
and then it's like again, it's Alex Ross.
Things.
It's an artist we love. You know, you follow. You're already picking up. It's a given. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of it, I guess speaking for myself, when I do like hoard shit, it's basically completing. It's completing a run, completing sets, completing series. It's not buying, you know, 15 copies of the same book with the intentions of banking on it. You know what I mean? Like that's a whole nother fucking like, you know, realm, which is like I don't deal with, you know. It's like to me that don't make no sense to me at all.
Well, it's always the people chasing the buck, you know, that they can't. They obviously would be easily roped into like a FOMO or trying to buy fucking 10 copies of a book or whatever.
Right.
Getting 5 copies of the 5 books. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, Steve? Yeah, no, I didn't get 5 of each. I got 1 of each though. That last issue was, I think, $3.95 cover price. The gatefold one. That was a lot of money in 1991, to me anyway.
Yeah, yes, it was. You know, what's going on, Rudy? Appreciate you stopping in.
What's going on, Rudy?
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I think, you know, this whole shit. There's always been some type of I guess we call it hunt, right? Chase. We hunt a book. So it's not really FOMO, because I think FOMO is associated more with a group thing. FOMO is more of a social thing where a whole bunch of people are chasing something, and then now you want to be a part of that group. You know what I mean? You or that group has influenced you in that sense to get that. But when we're on the hunt, it's personal. You know what I mean? Because everybody's hunting different shit. So I had to correct myself there. The hunt, I guess in general, it is like it's not FOMO. It's more FOMO, an individualized FOMO, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? Where you're hunting something that's meaningful to you, like, you know, when you was on your hunt, you know, early on with your caps and stuff like that, and you know, that was what you was hunting down. There was no influence. That is your guy. That is what you want. Like with me, when I was in my treasuries, I was like, I want to fucking hunt. Once I got one, it was like, holy shit, there's more of these. Now I want them all. You know what I mean? Like I gotta have them all. And it was, you know, you're hunting for these books, and it's individualized. So I think there is a sense of FOMO in that, but that's like personal. You know, that has nothing to do with the rest of the, you know, population around you. That I guess that's what differentiates the hunt with.
In other words, you're just going to be collected.
My apologies. I was just like,
no, I mean, I
got into it. I was like, wait a minute.
I get what you're saying. It's basically like, you know, in other words, whatever you collect is what you collect, and that's not affected by flavor of the week or something, you know.
Right.
So lately it's Avengers, man. I've been just picking up Avengers.
Yes,
so
this guy's
some of these are new. So
my brother,
I want to collect Avengers. That's not because I mean, actually, in that regard,
what it is.
Right?
Yo, it's you, Justin, and me. We've just been on this fucking Avengers run.
So Avengers, I guess that was like 10 years ago, that FOMO and hype, right? When the first movies and shit were coming out, now it's over with. But I mean, I always wanted to, like, you know, treasuries, another thing I'd love to get. They're hard to find, and
exactly, cool, John. It's something you didn't originally want until you heard about it, you know, and based on what other people have. Right, exactly. That's it, right there. Exactly what I was saying. FOMO is, you know, something that's a communal thing. You know, whether you knew you liked it or didn't like it or didn't care for it or whatever, you was either convinced or, you know, or enticed by what all these other people are chasing, and now you're like, oh, what's going on here? I want some of this. You know, what's this about? You know, and then that's where it comes in, and you know, and I think, you know, that is where shit gets fucked up and gets, you know, people get caught up because they're just, that's it. They're consumed by it to a point where they don't even realize what the fuck they're doing. You know,
they don't even know. Like at the end of it, they must be like, why did I want this book? Like, why do I have this?
Right. In that moment, you just like, you just don't even think, and you just go. We've all experienced FOMO. Ain't nobody here, you know, innocent of FOMO. Of course not. We're not saying that for those who are watching in the background, like, man, fuck these motherfuckers. I know you have FOMO with this and that. I know you have FOMO. Yeah, we all have fucking FOMO. But not for this.
I got Morbius crispy FOMO. I'm trying to get just high grade books. So, you know, that's my phone. Like, so John basically said, you know, I didn't want it until I heard, or in our case, see it. I was like, damn, look at his copy of that book. I need to get one that looks like that.
It's like,
so I guess that is kind of
his like copy,
FOMO, right? Right? I'm like, wow, damn, that's
like
crispy.
We've always said it. Like, if I'm gonna have FOMO, it's because of like guys like Paul, you know, Professor. You know, like these heavy hitters, you know what I mean? Like dudes that got books, you know what I mean? Like that's where I'm gonna get FOMO when they post something and then the book looks like it's fucking off the rack and it's like a fucking 1960s. You're just like, Jesus Christ, you know, like I got the same copy, but mine is beat the shit. So now I gotta get a better copy because now I saw his copy, you know, and it's like,
so I guess that's like a form of well, I'm not fearing missing out. I just want to. No. That's more like I'm trying to keep up with, as my wife would say. Right. I'm trying to keep up with you. I'm trying to keep up with people.
Exactly.
And it's like, well, keep up with this motherfucker. I guess I am in that regard,
but I'll be posting a fucking book, and I'm like, you feel good about yourself. You're just like, you know what? It's a good post. Like this was a good book. You know what, Morbius? Good choice today. Good choice today. Then 2 hours later, log on, and then I see this motherfucker post something. I'm like, this motherfucker, bro. And he had the reprint to fucking to add to it. It was just like, God damn it. This dude.
Well, you know what it is. Sometimes I feel like, well, I probably
look at my boxes. They're like all open. That's called Paul posting.
Well, you got the wall, man. You kind of
like, I'm like,
you can't really see it, but there's a lot of heat behind him. He's trying to keep it.
The only thing I see is Galactus creeping behind me. Look at him. Look at this motherfucker. He creeping. I still didn't get this whole time. I'm like, where's Galactus? There he is. This motherfucker creeping behind you, bro. Fucking rapist. Anyway. But exactly, you know, I think like a lot of this shit, you know, it's when it's on a friendly level, it's like a friendly competition. Like It's cool, you know what I mean? But when it's like what John was saying, something that's not even on your radar, something you didn't even want. You know what I mean? You didn't even care for. It's different when you post a book that you're reminded of or you have and you need to upgrade. That's different. But it's something you didn't even give it 2 shits about. Like, who the fuck gave a fuck about Spider-Boy? Like, who the fuck? You was not hearing this, like, you know, nobody. And if anybody would have came out with Spider-Boy in a conversation, ain't nobody gonna be like, yo, you got that first edition? You got that first copy? Like that, there was no hype, there's no big thing going on. There was, you know, it ain't a fucking Netflix special. Like, what the fuck? Like, all of a sudden it's like, bro, you know, Spider-Boy. And like,
you know, just out of nowhere, to be honest.
right.
I mean,
So I read a comment. Some dude was like, yo, I've been keeping track of Spider-Man for like fucking 30 plus years. Who the fuck is Spider-Boy? Like, he was like, never heard of this dude. Like, and he's, there you go. Salute.
Second round.
That's how you do it, son. You should have did the Thor hammer.
I know, man, but you already did it. I can't bite on you like that. No, there's enough people biting your style, man. I can't do that.
Dude, man, thank you. I appreciate you, Paul. You can say that shit again like 30 fucking times, man. I get tired of you motherfuckers biting my style, man. God damn it. Like, I at least fucking let a nigga know, like, yo, bro, like, you know, I'm doing exactly what the fuck you doing.
Kind of feeling what you're doing, man. I'm gonna copy it, by the way. You like, cool with it?
So this is a salute to you. I appreciate you. Like, nah, I'm just kidding. But
they should, man. They should pay homage.
You know what? At the end of the day, it's like, hey, man, yeah, at least motherfuckers is you know, doing some extra shit, doing something different. Even though watching, I guess, right? Even though you ain't come up with it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, at least you're doing something different. You know, thank you. Yeah, I tip my hat to you. Yeah, you know, like, you know, it be not for nothing. I'll be looking at. I'm gonna say this right here. I know 11 people watching, and some of y'all ain't chatting because y'all want to be hiding. I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say this shit real quick, man, because I noticed it a lot. Cause I be peeping shit, you know me. You know, I be on my shit. I be watching motherfuckers' feeds. I be all in y'all shit. Like, let me see what this motherfucker doing. You know what I mean? Cause 2 years ago, a year ago, you wasn't motherfucking doing that, and that's what I do. Like, what you doing? You know, and I see it. I see, you know, but it's cool though, because a lot of people, at least it gets you to get in your books. Because I'm seeing a lot of people now showing the inside of the book. They're showing the back covers. You know, they're giving little descriptions. You know, and it's dope, man. I appreciate that. That's pretty dope. And people are like, yo, you really confident saying that you started that, motherfucker? I could say that. Go back 3 years ago and go see if you had anybody.
Say I can.
Go look on your IG.
People I was following
was showing the inside of the comic book, the back cover, and giving the description, nigga. And then go to my page on the first fucking post I did 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I know what the fuck I'm saying. And doing the Virgin covers, the Virgin Silver Age and Bronze Age covers. Yeah, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Salute to you. You doing it. Look, covers look dope. But remember who started that? You know, say I got t-shirts at the Morb shop.
Yeah, I got one in my drawer right now.
Yeah,
you know, at least like 2 years old.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and then of course I'm just waiting for another motherfucker to be like, "Yo, DC Origin versus son, DC Origin versus." Yo, I'm motherfucking waiting for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should do a DC one just to coin that motherfucker, just to like coin it and just be like, I did it, and like you could take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, here you go.
Just to get it out there first, yeah.
Right, exactly. Be the first one to do a DC origin.
That's like how She-Hulk was created, right? Marvel just needed to pump it out because they were apparently Marvel was nervous that the Hulk TV show was going to put her out first. So then Stan Lee rushed out the She-Hulk comic.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I got you, Rudy. Exactly. People, that's what it's all about. You take things, like, obviously things inspire me to do things. You know, like, you inspire people to do things, you know, that's a given. You know, I don't think that anything is truly original, because I always say that shit. I'll be like, yo, there's nothing new under the sun. What already is already been done. You know what I mean? Like, that's a verse that always stays with me. You know, there's nothing new, bro. Everything has been done. It's just been modified. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everything's derivative of something else.
Derivative of something. I mean, you know, obviously I got the idea of something because of something I saw or heard. You know what I mean? I can't tell you off the top what it is, but I'm pretty sure it came from somewhere. You know. But
I'm just too lazy to pull the book out of the bag, open the pages, take pictures. That's too much work.
Shout out to Chetty. When he was like, oh man, I wish Chetty was here, man. I love busting his balls, bro. Shout out to Chetty Knight. I know he'd be like, yo, it's not Chetty Knight, but it's Chetty. Chetty Knight. Chetty Knight. But yeah, he was like,
is it supposed to be like Jedi, like a Jedi Knight?
Right, like Jedi Knight, but it's Chetty Knight. Chetty Knight.
I think I call him. I would say it Chetty too. I think.
I don't know. It's just me. I always fucking give people
Jedi.
fucking what you call it, nicknames. You know, like Sove Collector. It was like instantly I say Sove. I'm like Sove. Speaking of Sove, sorry Sove. I saw. Let me get that copy. Let me get
So of course he knows about the Spider Woman. He just posted his full run or whatever.
Yeah, I saw that. I know Justin would be like all fucking pissed off about that.
But does he have a full, complete run of Spider Boy?
That's the question. Sove? Pretty sure Sove does.
He's got Spider Woman.
He's reading it, so he gotta have it. He's definitely gotta have it.
So is there going to be a Spider Girl coming next? Is that what's...
Probably, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Spider niece. I don't know.
Spider cousin. Put some pics on him,
Spider
on the cover.
I don't know, man. Like right about now, Marvel is fucking. They just trying to throw anything.
They grasping at straws.
These motherfuckers are like, whatever the fuck we could get, we throw.
Whatever shit people are buying this month, and let's get Alex Ross to do a bunch of covers for us, and we'll sell some books.
That's it. That's easy. You put Alex Ross on the cover, that shit's gonna sell.
That's sold.
Sold. And speaking of Stove, what's good, brother?
How's it going?
What's going on, man? With that beautiful layout you got behind you there, man. That's an amazing room, bro.
It's looking good, brother.
Thank you. It's a little messy right now. I got shit everywhere. I got piles of shit. No,
it's understandable. I don't even want to pan any lower. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't even talk about piles, man.
No, I thought I was gonna get the crash in there when I came down a couple weeks ago, but
so like I said, I got the regular ass cover. I'm not cool. You know, this is just the regular cover.
Man, get that garbage out of here. We want that cover, shit. And I gotta see it graded. I want to see a gem mint. Come on,
9.9.
9.9. Come on,
gem mint.
Look through the book though. There's first appearances of all kinds of Spider-Man. Like, it's not just this one guy.
They just picked Spider-Boy. They were just like, we're going to go with Spider-Boy.
Corny. Like, didn't they already do, like, Edge of Spider-Verse with all the different Spider people or whatever?
But every one of these issues has new Spider people. Like, how come nobody cares about any of these other Spider people?
Marvel is just
that's what's annoying. Damn.
Well, it's called marketing.
Right. But in any event, I mean, it's just
this guy. They were like Spider Boy,
right?
Well, if you get the third print, it's probably got some other Spider person, and then the fourth print,
there's another. Then the eighth print,
they would do that, right, and just keep putting a different one on.
Right, the eight Marvel. There you go, make some money.
It's just the whole thing is ridiculous. The book is good. Like I said, I'm not saying like run out, go get the book. You're gonna love this story.
It's entertaining. It's entertaining.
But I'm curious though. I didn't know Slott was writing Spider-Man again.
He is, and that was my draw into picking up the book. Hold on a second, my volume.
I mean, that was probably the last time I read Spidey was when he was writing it. Even his run at the end, like after Spider Island, it kind of just got like
it got weird.
It got corny. I wasn't a big fan. Then the Red Goblin shit, and I was just like,
I feel like Dan Slott's one of those writers that.
But the Alex Ross covers.
Actually, Red Goblin is kind of comparative to Spider Boy, right?
Right, but the Alex Ross Red Goblin covers fire.
That cover was dope.
That fucking cover is fucking fire.
My thing with Dan Slott, I feel like he writes himself so far.
Hold on a second. What the fuck? Wait up. Fish Kill came from the left with this motherfucker.
Breaking news, man.
Spider Boy is a 12-year-old transgender kid. Now you're asking the question. or you making a
know,
derogatory statement, son? Like, what
he's
we doing?
He's dropping some spec on you, man.
What's going on here?
Speculation.
You know.
So what I haven't done though is gone back to issue 6 to see if he makes any cameos.
Oh God,
that's what I got to find out.
So what? So you could send it out to get graded and put it up on eBay?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Of course you would.
Yo, I'm gonna retire on this book. I'm done.
So we're gonna buy 10 more copies of Marvel Spotlight 5 on that book.
401k right there. 401k. So here's the funny thing. This nonsense going on.
Is that a Weapon X helmet on him, by the way?
But you know what, guys? If you're not a Ghost Rider fan, I suggest you just log off right now. Because we're gonna go in right now. Tell us about this.
No, because honestly, I was this close to almost buying that book. Because I was like, oh, it looks like Weapon X helmet on him.
It is.
Show that cover. Go back to the.
But then I was like, that looks.
There you go.
Ghost Rider have fucking Weapon X's helmet on.
That's ill. That's ill. Yeah, that's ill.
So that's the next thing coming out. So Ben Percy's been writing Wolverine and Ghost Rider. Both suck. And now he's going to do some crossover event where Dan Ketch comes back again, but he went through the Weapon X program or some nonsense like that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. But hold on to your hats because there's going to be variants.
I'm selling all this shit. I'm done with it. I can't do it.
First appearance of Dan Ketch as Weapon X with, I don't know, flaming shooting claws. I don't know.
Weapon G. He's
it's going to be corny as hell, and everybody's going to spec on it, and everybody's going to need a copy. And
I never even bought the other dumb shit with the Hulk with the claws, Weapon H or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah, Weapon H. Yeah,
that's corny shit too.
I have that run. I bought that run for I think $6.
Well, now you know why they keep coming out with these runs because motherfuckers keep buying them.
Well, I bought him at 50 cents a book out of a 50-cent.
I mean, I'm the biggest Wolverine fan on the fucking planet. I was like, nah, I got.
I'm the biggest Hulk fan.
I got to draw the line somewhere. I'm not going for Hulk with claws.
Right, and I'm like a big Hulk fan, so I'm like, I gotta get this book, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Listen, I'm a big Ghost Rider fan. We run out of books real fast, so I go after Hulk Wolverine.
Who is Ghost right now? You said so. Dan Ketch is coming back. Who is the current Ghost Rider? Is it Blaze again?
It's Johnny Blaze.
Oh,
what happened to the dude with the car?
Yeah,
Robbie Reyes. He was rolling with the Avengers, but that's over.
He's still a like Ghost Rider. He's got the. Like, are there multiple Ghost Riders?
Right. Are there more than one Ghost Rider, or is just
there's like multiple versions of everybody? So
no, after Jason Aaron was done, Ghost Rider is just like Green Lantern Corps now.
Okay, like, you lost me there now. Okay, because you spoke DC. No, you spoke a foreign language to me. You said I'm gonna Green Lantern. I'm
gonna break down Green Lantern for you.
It's Green Lantern. Like I don't.
Green Lantern. If you take a ring, put it on your finger.
Okay, enough. All right, we're done. All right, next, let's move on. We're talking too much DC. Speaking of, I'm going to drop that new Superman origin verse next week. DC origin is coming, guys. It's coming. It's going to be like 2 sentences.
Superman's great.
I
stole the show.
Right, and you know what? I should do a verse and just like everything I hate about Superman, everything I fucking hate about Superman.
That's what you should do.
I really do, man. I think
it'll be a whole album, though.
Hell yeah, that'll be like 15 tracks just on Superman. You know, some would say, "Oh God, here we go." You know? Hey, if you dead serious, man, here it is, brother. Man, we ain't playing up ahead, man. We dead serious, you know. Yeah, and you can bring your father too. And you can bring your father.
Here. Where's my Spider Woman, homie?
Know what you mean? I got that full run too, brother. I got the full run. He got the Miss Marvel. I got the Miss Marvel because Miss Marvel got a lot of dope shit, man.
I do have.
You got Claremont. You got fucking. You got a lot of great artists on that, man. You know, so I had to get that run, and of course, Spider Woman. I enjoyed it because I'm a big Spidey fan, so I had to get that run of Spider-Woman. So definitely had to get that. So when I see you guys posting it, I'm quiet because I know Paul is gonna roast me, so I don't say shit. Paul's gonna rip me a new one. So I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm like low key liking your stuff, putting little emojis on it, like fire. And I'm like, I hope Paul don't see this. Like, I wait till Paul to like a post like that, and then I respond like 2 days later, so he don't see me respond to it. And then I'm just like, it's fire. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, FYI, I don't own this book, but if I did, I would really appreciate it.
Spider-Woman. I mean, I'm just waiting.
I was, a big Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? I got a lot of Wonder Woman too. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I mean? And then because of the bondage, it got nothing to do with that. Even though I got all
Wonder Woman's I would like to pick up. True, for real. I know John Byrne did a run on her series in I think the early 90s. I would pick that up. My love of Byrne would make me
okay. Yeah,
but like so I'd have to
series
find him in like a 50
the series itself sucked, but yeah, like that little run of Byrne, like as a fan of Byrne, yeah, you got to pick it up.
I just happened to see some of the covers one day. I'm like, all right, some
that Byrne, that run, dope. You got to get it. You got to get it.
I'll think about it. We'll see. Like I said, if I could hit a sold 50-cent bin, find it. But I'm trying to get crispy for 50 cents. I don't know if that can happen.
You ain't gonna find crispy 50 cents because them motherfuckers ain't even bagged and boarded.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Where you go shopping?
What? So stop it. So stop. You're not gonna find no bag board 50-cent box. You're gonna find no comic in a 50-cent bag.
That's
bag
in
board.
Nice shape.
In good shape, bro.
Local H, whatever his name is.
Man,
Hulk Wolverine.
No, you're not. Hulk
Wolverine guy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Weapon H or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's the same shit.
Yeah.
Weapon H.
Yeah, he should have been free, though. They should have been giving that shit away.
But that shit was not bag and boarded.
No, it wasn't bagged and boarded, but they were crispy.
Oh, because they were fucking like a year old, maybe?
I don't know.
Like fucking few months.
I saw what is it? There's 10 or 12 issues.
20 years old that has in a fucking 50-cent box.
Well, what was the book that was his first appearance? Something number 22, right? Like Totally Awesome Hulk 22 or Wolverine 22. There was some book that was like his first appearance that was like the book to get. And then he came out with his own series. But
Darryl, you're lucky. I appreciate you as a human being. Saying something like this, I appreciate Justin already.
Darryl's kind of like a historian now, so that's
he is, man. You gotta appreciate Darryl. If you're not following Darryl, go follow Darryl, man. He's great, and he's not only he's a great comic collector, but he's also a great human being, man. It's a family man. He got a beautiful family. Go follow this man. You know what I mean? And Justin, don't follow him. Unfollow him if you are following him. No, I'm just kidding. Justin, that's family right there. But listen, guys, just going back to this FOMO because we done jump shit. We went all over the fucking place with this. Community. I beg you, please have some fucking common fucking sense. When it comes to certain things, man, not everything is about the fucking comic bag. Everybody's after the fucking comic bag. You know what I mean? And it's like, fuck the comic book. Nobody's reading this shit. Nobody gives a fuck about it. So when I do see people posting the inside of it, yeah, I joke around about it, but I appreciate it because at least it shows that you guys are actually opening the fucking book and taking a look inside enough to want to even post it. So if you're not even reading it, at least you're looking at the pictures. You know what I mean? So it's like, I appreciate
something out of it.
You know what I mean? At least we're doing some service to the community, but we need to get back to that shit, man. We need to let go of this fucking chasing money shit, man. Like, it's so annoying because that it just changes the energy of what it is that this community is originally about. And of course, it goes back to the readers because if we're not reading this shit, we're not talking about this shit. So it's like, but now it's like the only reason why we talk about comic books is because it's worth something. We're not talking about a comic book. It's rare if we have a conversation about a run because of like, an artist, a writer or something that, this happened or this happened and that intrigued you. Those conversations are not as abundant as you would like them to be because now when people talk about shit, you hear GPA, this and that. Oh yeah, the value. And it's like, who gives a fuck, man? Like, who cares? I don't give a fuck. Nobody here really. That if you're here, you're a diehard fucking collector. You're about these books. You know what I mean? Or you're fucking creeping, watching my shit and want to fucking, you know, hate on the motherfucker. I see you. I see you motherfuckers. You know, but nah, seriously, it's like, you know, let's. When I saw like people that I've had conversations about that flipping is fucking whack, and then you're out there flipping this fucking book, like that's fucking corny, bro. Like, I'm not gonna call out, man. I'm not gonna say shit like that, but that's fucking corny. You know what I mean? It's like we've had this conversation. You know what I mean? Half these motherfuckers been on the fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you out here doing this shit. Like, that shit is corny, guys, man. And you know, I'm not trying to get all riled up about it, but it's not a good look, man. And it's not helping the community at all. People be like, oh, I'm about the community. No, you fucking not. Doing shit like this? No, you fucking not. You don't give a shit.
Your wallet.
You know what I'm saying? You're trying to take advantage of the community. That's what the fuck you doing. You know what I mean? And showing me 15 books of that, 15 copies of that shit, you're not doing nothing to nobody. You ain't doing shit. You know, you're just impressing your own little circle. You know what I mean? And they ain't doing shit, because if that's impressive to you, then that means that you ain't doing shit as far as like collecting and preserving what the fuck we trying. Because a lot of these people like us, like I see us like we're preserving this shit. We're historians. You know what I mean? We motherfuckers got libraries of comic books. You know what I mean? Like, we're historians to this shit. You know, a lot of people in the chat, you know, we got books that we cherish and care for, and you know, to us, it's not a monetary gain. Yeah, that's the cherry on top. We always say that. We didn't collect this shit to make money. We collected because we enjoyed this shit. And then it turned out that, fuck, the books I bought actually had value now. Okay, cool. That's cool. I appreciate it. Of course, my children will. You know what I mean? Because they're not as passionate as I am. So, of course, they're probably going to get rid of this shit, you know, when I'm dead, and, you know, help them get whatever the fuck they want to get. Who cares? But great. If that's enough to help them, cool. But understand that it's like
never the motivation, though.
That's not the motivation. And it shouldn't be for the, like, when I see this shit and I see people flip-flopping, I'm like, come on, man. Like, y'all serious, man? And then these are the same people that want to look at people like us and talk shit. Like, you know, they want to look down at us like, you know, and you're like, dude, at least I'm being honest with myself. I'm being transparent. I'm on here being transparent every fucking Tuesday. You know what I mean? But y'all motherfuckers is fucking hiding behind the fucking computer, faking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck out of here. You know?
I'm an eternal customer. I'm always the customer. I've always been the customer. I'm always going to be the customer.
What's going on, man? Sorry about my rant, guys, man. I was just fucking going in because these motherfuckers annoy me, man. What's going on, Candace? What's going on, y'all?
What's up, Candace?
Appreciate you, man. Like, I'm just tired of this shit, man. Like, because, you know, when you... I get it. A lot of these people have not been in this shit for 30, 40, 50 years. You know what I mean? So to them, it's a money grab. You know, I
was gonna say, you know, we can say when we started, it was never about money, or that was never a motivation.
Right. That wasn't the main motivation. A lot of people
in it now, they can't really say that. I'll bet you, if they're honest with themselves, that is why they're in it now. You know, they're trying to chase that buck.
That's it. That's the it all boils down to that bottom dollar, you know. And that's the shit that, like, when you talk to people, I kind of try to put myself in their shoes and try to give that leeway where it's like, you know, like, you want to kind of understand people, but at the same time, you're not gonna justify their bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and keep like giving you the noose and helping you hang yourself. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you, yo, my dude, you're hanging your fucking self. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and play along with this shit. Like, you know, especially if I'm seeing it and it's like, yo, it's corny. Especially for somebody who's been at it for so long, you know, you're looking at it from that point of view. So when somebody comes in 10 years in, 5 years in, and their mindset is all about, yo, flip this, make this, get this, flip that. It's like, man, you are fucking, you lost. You don't fucking get this at all. You just, to you, this is a money grab. These books don't mean a fucking goddamn thing to you, you know? And of course, yeah, not everybody is that passionate. I get it. You know, not everybody really gives a fuck about books. I get it. But the people who do got a problem with it. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers like us, we got a problem with what the fuck is going on in the community, because we're not gonna sit here and jerk you motherfuckers off in a jerk circle and act like shit is cool, like half you motherfuckers do, pat each other on the back and suck each other's dick and like, hey, yeah, you awesome, you awesome, you awesome. And it's like, nah, fuck that. You corny, you an asshole, and you full of shit. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna call that out, you know, and that's how it should be. That's how it fucking should be. We shouldn't be here like accepting the bullshit. So people should be able to call people out and be okay with it, because that shit gets me mad when somebody does some dumb shit, you call it out, and then somebody wants to come along and be like, hey, man, that's not good for the community.
Well, you know, they always come up with that dumb shit that is, there's no wrong way to collect. Or
right, there's no wrong way. No, there is a wrong way. That's why wrong exists. That's why right exists, because there is a wrong way and a right way. And then you have that middle line where you want to justify it based on your individuality of how you want to fucking collect, whatever. You know what I mean? That's your reality. But when outside of your reality, there is a duality, and you have right and you have wrong. And half of you motherfuckers are wrong on the way you have.
Yeah, but all the people who say that shit, there's no wrong way to collect, are the dudes who are collecting wrong, you know, in my opinion.
Right, they want to justify that shit. They want to
they're the ones who say that and get defensive with it.
Right.
You know?
It's usually like that saying, you know, the one who, you know, smelt it, dealt it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you the first one talking shit about it because you the first one doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like that's
in it.
You want to justify it, right? Because you doing it. You know, and dude, it just at the end of the day, I know we're past the hour right now. We just hit a minute over it. I don't want to hold nobody up because y'all probably got to do shit, you know. But my shit is this, man. Stop the bullshit, man. Like this FOMO shit is played out. Like this whole shit about like not really taking in consideration what these books are about is being played out, man. Like it gets boring when you talk to somebody and then all they want to talk about is how much fucking money a book is worth, or their grade, or this, and how can you make like that shit is fucking corny, man. Like to me, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? People on here, we don't want to hear that shit. You know, and if you watching it, it's because you don't want to hear that shit. You know, so it's like for real, man. It's like over this weekend when I saw that shit, I was like, God damn, man, like we still on this shit.
Like Spidey 7, Spidey everywhere. I fucking
like
scroll.
We really doing this shit?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna continue this shit? Like, oh man, exactly. That's another shit. I remember that. You know,
what was her name?
Exactly.
What the hell was that
I remember that shit.
What was that character's name?
That was like what, 2019, some shit like that, right before the pandemic.
Yeah,
right. It was like 2019, 20. Yeah, I forgot her fucking name. She had like a black hair and a fucking.
She almost looked like Harley Quinn, basically.
Right, like a Harley Quinn, but like darker, like brunette.
Yeah, whatever.
You know,
I bought 5 copies, paid off my mortgage with it.
There you go. That's how we got that beautiful comic room right there, guys. You know, thanks to Joker's girlfriend. You know, but you know, that's my thing. At the end of the day, it's like we gotta police ourselves. You know, a lot of times people have that punchline. There you go, everybody.
You know he's selling that book.
Everybody who got the comic, yeah, I know you got the comic, Candace. Yeah, Fish guy, I know you got the. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But no. It's but like that's the shit. Like it goes back to that. You know what I mean? Where people are just gonna like it's a cycle, man. It's not gonna stop, and we have to police ourselves. You know what I mean?
It just pisses me off. All these middlemen are costing me extra money.
Exactly. We gotta police ourselves.
Why do I gotta pay shit? Why do I gotta pay you like you're a goddamn troll? Like, get out of here. Let me buy my books my damn self. I don't need you to come tax them for me.
Who was that? Daryl City Limits? Who was that? Who burned it? Who was that? City Limits?
Nah, he beat his up with like nunchucks or something.
With nunchucks and a fucking ninja sword.
Samurai sword.
Samurai sword and shit. You know? But I think that's it just boils down to that, man. If you see some bullshit, call it out, man. Like, so people could start fucking checking themselves and be like, yo, should I really do this? Like, should I really do that? Like, you know, somebody's not, you know, they're gonna probably call me out on this bullshit. We gotta call people out on their bullshit. You see me, call me out on my bullshit. You ever see me do? I always say that shit all the time. Y'all see me do some shit? Call me the fuck out. It's been 2 years. I'm still waiting. Like, call me the fuck out. And that's just the thing, man. When you hold yourself to a certain standard, you know what I mean, and you believe in something, you're passionate about shit, you don't gotta worry about nothing because you're not on some gazy shit. You know, and that's why we got guys like Soul, we got guys like Paul, we got so many people in here, you know, Daryl, you know, Justin, we got John, so many people who are just passionate about this shit. And these are the people who I feel like the cogs in the fucking machine that keep.
And their passion has nothing to do with money.
Money has nothing to do with it. And if you and it's crazy because you see people who like, you know, climb that social ladder. It's like these are people who are on that fugazi bullshit.
Next thing you know, they got all the 9/8s on the wall behind them. You know, it's like,
you know, and you're like
cool,
why?
I guess,
like
why?
This motherfucker's on some bullshit, like, or she, whatever the fuck, you know. But
I implore you to go ahead and just get rid of me, block me. You want to talk about comics, collecting comics? I don't get. You're into comic books. Add me. You want to sell comics? You want to flip comics? Get rid of me, block me. I want nothing to do with it. I got nothing in common.
That's why the follow list has like been slowly trimmed throughout the years, man. You know,
exactly.
It's
horrible.
Like
we're bad, guys. We're bad. Forgive us if you know we're just stuck in this little bubble of like 15, 18 people when we tag. It's like
of real collectors.
Real collectors. People who collect and actually appreciate comic books.
So actually, what we've learned then is real collectors apparently are not as popular as like all the bullshit stuff. You know?
Of course,
right?
Is it ever in any fucking genre? Is it
that's
ever?
True.
Is it ever?
The purist among us, I guess.
It's never. It's always level. The fucking fakeazoids that fucking get the accolations and get the props. It's always the fakeazoids, you know, the real, the humble, the dudes that are actually on the grind and shit. Like you don't hear about them. And it's almost in every genre of everything that works in across the board. Music, you know, artwork, like the artist that you see that you're like, oh my God, this person, and you're like, yeah, but he got that style from this motherfucker. You know what I mean? That y'all never heard of. That he dropped his shit 100 years before he did his, and all of a sudden he just got mainstream famous. This motherfucker is the real deal, and it happens all the time. You know what I mean? Happens all the fucking time. You know, and
that's true. Halloween girl. I don't think that was the character's name, but
what
happened to that character? That character came and went quick.
It happens a lot.
What was the name from Spider-Man?
Yeah.
She's still kicking around.
Still?
Yeah, but she's just not the flavor of the week anymore. Nobody cares.
I never.
How many copies you got sold?
I thought she was cool.
15 copies.
I feel like it's like a, what do they call that? Fuck, man, I am probably getting beyond my level right now. But basically,
I'm a couple weeks behind on Spider-Man, so I guess she's
no doubt.
She's already out.
It's like the more something becomes, I feel like with modern books, right? When something becomes immediately hot and then starts getting value, like the Spidey 7,
right?
Then it becomes a fucking thing. Like if the book wasn't worth, so I guess it's twofold, right? It becomes popular, which then makes it worth money because now more people want it, and then suckers overpay, and then it becomes more, and then more suckers want to overpay. It's like it's like self-sustaining. It just makes its own fucking, like it's all wrapped around bullshit, but it's all it takes is a few to get that like spiral going. The next thing you know, now it's what Morb was saying, $40-$50 on fucking eBay. You know, it's like.
But what happens? Moon Knight. You had you got Jed MacKay writing it. Good book. I do recommend. Go out, get it, enjoy it. It's a great read. But he came out with this character, Hunter's Moon, who's this other Moon Knight. Everybody lost their damn mind. Oh, God, Hunter's Moon. Oh, he's the next Moon Knight. You know, give me $50. I'll give you my copy. But Jed MacKay had obviously already had this planned out. Spoiler alert, he kills him. So, like, that's where I question, like, how do you look at these characters and know that there's going to be longevity? Jed MacKay clearly planned on killing this character several issues later.
Well, like, that's like on the buyers though, right? Like the seller doesn't give a fuck if this book is worth the money he's selling it for in a month. Yeah. He's taking advantage of you right now. And if you get stuck with the book in 2 months because then the characters killed off and nobody gives a fuck, yeah, pyramid scheme. I like that. Really.
Basically, right?
But that's so that's more on the buyers, right? Like, so we've all
that's
overpaid.
That FOMO.
We've all overpaid for books before, though. All of us, we've all overpaid.
Yeah,
because we really wanted a book as collectors to finish a run or to upgrade. Mostly that's what I do now is like upgrade.
You know it. I'll say it here again. I've repeated many times. I don't have a problem with overpaying for a book if it's something that you have been chasing, like you said, completing a run, upgrading a book, just, you know, on the base of just having a clean run, like how we enjoy, you know, and that I don't give a fuck. If somebody tells me, yo, I overpaid on this book, but I finished my fucking run. Like, to me, I'll be like, high five, motherfucker. There you go. Yeah. Congrats, man. Awesome. You know what I mean? Because 6 months from now, you're not even going to think about what you paid for that book.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't
even give a fuck.
I don't remember.
You'll be on the next one. Now, you know what I mean? You'll be doing it again with the next one. So I always say that. If you overpay for a book and it's to complete stuff, it is, you know, like we were saying, upgrading is something that's you've been chasing.
You always wanted. You have to have it. You got to buy it.
You got to get it. Whatever it is, nostalgia, get it. You know what I mean? But if it's on some like, oh, I'm trying to flip this shit, or
I'm trying to get Spider Boy,
I mean, right? Also, Spider Boy shit. Like you want some fucking whack boy shit. You want some corny shit.
No, you need to.
You know what I'm saying?
Up.
Oh, we got what's going on, brother?
The defects. What's up, brother?
Building pressable defects in the building.
Yes, sir. Saw these gentlemen a couple weeks ago.
But that's the thing. Like, if you think Spider Boy's gonna pop like Miles Morales did, you're an idiot.
No, they tried with the cover, though, right? It looks like he got sneakers on, like Jordan.
Right. When I saw the cover, instantly that's what I thought of. I was like, "Is this like a Miles Morales like reboot? Like what is this? Like it looks very similar to the other cover, right? Where he's leaping over."
Yeah, it does. But I think that was literally just Humberto Ramos's cover.
Very fucking similar, almost identical, especially with the sneakers on and the suit. Come on,
look,
you know there's some pencil pusher at Marvel. Like,
this
Ghost
Rider appears in the book, so everybody get a copy.
Cover that's almost the same, and see if that one sells. You know, that's how they operate now.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Oh no, I guess he does have the sneakers.
Are based on money. It's not about like the stories or the content anymore. You know, now it's all on bullshit.
Yeah, it's just bullshit. It's marketing, bro. It's great marketing. Yeah. You
know who he looks like? He looks like Vindicator.
Yes. Vindicator, and
I feel he looks like the Man Spider from fucking Spidey Super Stories.
Super Story, right? He look like Man Spider.
If you guys don't know who that is, you better look him up. I found out from this guy right here, the Man Spider, right? Is it a suit? It's like inverted, right? It's like blue and red, but opposite. Right. It looks like that.
It's predominantly blue and then red, overtone.
And a surprisingly pricey and tough book to find, by the way.
Tough book to find clean, man. Very fucking tough book to find clean.
The Man Spider. Let's hype him up, man. We need some Man Spider.
We need some Man Spider. Where y'all Man Spider fans at? I've been a fan for like 20 years, son.
Morb's the originator of that spec, by the way.
I put Paul on.
How many copies you got, Paul? How many copies you got?
I told Paul, yo, get that Man Spider, son. It's like back in 2020. I was like, yo,
you're sitting on like 25 copies.
That heat on me at Terrificon.
I got like 32 copies, son, for 32 pages. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real, son. I'm a true collector.
Oh shit.
They be hating on motherfuckers. They hate that shit.
You know what?
Yo,
motherfuckers posted tomorrow for Webhead Wednesday. Man Spider.
Yo, people hate that term in the community. When you have a conversation, you say shit. Yo, that shit rubs people the wrong way. When you're like a pure collector or a true collector, they be like, "What that means? Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?" And you're like, "Bro, hold on a second.
That's not hard to figure out.
Pull up your skirt a little bit, you know what I mean? Tighten it up, relax. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit kills me. Like they be like,
they do get tight about it because they know
they get fucking flustered when you say that.
You're not that. That's why.
Right, exactly. When you're like,
what's in your hair, man?
What do you mean by that?
Are you already doing it, Paul? Yeah.
Man, you ain't see he pulled out all those Avengers earlier. Like I ain't say nothing because we were like,
no, I just was remylaring, and what I wanted to point
here we
out.
go. He knows this
Sove,
happens at the end of the show, and he did it like halfway through the show.
Sove and Old
I ain't
Moose were
say
having
nothing.
a love fest about Scotch tape, so I was going to show him. I got the Scotch tape on there, so That's
Thank you, Paul.
Great book, Paul. Great book. Great book. I know you got a whole stack there. Relax. Just relax.
I mean, we got a few.
Relax.
I'm rebagging them.
I don't got my stack.
Paul.
I don't got my fucking stack. So relax. All right? Relax.
Yeah, last week was tough, guys. The Big Cheese was in town, man. I had to listen to some shit, so. But it's all good. I'm still employed, so it's all good.
I'm glad to know you play for Team Scotch Tape. That's all I needed to hear.
Always. I mean, honestly, though, with a clear board,
you already know. Look, he did it again.
No, I'm just saying, you're gonna put blue tape on the back of like a blue clear board
because you got clear backs, you cocksucker. The fuck, you're not gonna put blue tape on a fucking clear back.
Nah, so I've been clear boarding all my Avengers, so just going through the stack.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
It's a dope cover right here.
Keep going. Hold on. You know what? Let's make it better for you. Let's
check. No, listen. No, check out the Kirby hands on this cover. Check them out. Look at them hands.
Oh, what up? What I do?
Throwing fucking gang signs on this cover.
What's with the fucking gang signs, bro?
Baron Zemo's like a crip or something.
Yo, he cripping. He's straight cripping right there.
Every one of them. Look at them.
Look at them.
That seriously looks like a hip hop cover.
Yo, right? She's doing the 2-step.
That shit's dope, though, man. See, they don't
doing
make
the
covers
crip
like
walk,
this anymore, man.
That's the hip hop cover before hip hop covers.
Oh, why is my computer acting the fuck up now? All right, I'm blaming the computer, and no, it's not this.
I know you must have killed that bottle we picked up when I was down there. That has to be gone by now.
Oh fuck yeah, bro! Not only did I kill that bottle, but I killed that 12-pack of fucking Stellas you left.
You almost choked me out with whatever that shit was you made me that night.
That was I made him an old fashioned, and I smoked it with some oak. And he was like,
when he brought it to me,
that shit was like
choked me up.
You didn't hit him with the Incredible Hulk
2 weeks later.
You hit him with the Incredible Hulk. Hypnotic with Hennessy.
No, I don't fuck with that, man. That shit is like that's that hangover. I keep my Henny straight. For those who don't know, I keep my Henny straight. This is a brand new bottle. This is where we at right now. And now we're 17 minutes in. This is where we at right. And I'm taking it slow.
I was drinking a milkshake.
Morbius's stomach is like laced with adamantium or something, man. Because I don't know how the fuck you be drinking so much of that shit.
That's my man right there. He already knows, son. No, I got that Weapon X liver, son. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
Keep it moving, son. Nigga, I'll kill a whole bottle of Hennessy and motherfuckers will be passing out. And I'm there like, yo, where we going next?
Seriously.
But guys, I appreciate you. I know we're running way past our hour, and you know why? I kind of figured it would happen with this subject. But once again, guys, we could do better. Let this FOMO shit go. Shit ain't worth it. You know what I mean?
Collect what you want to collect, not what the
right. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Influencers or bullshitters are trying.
Exactly. What was y'all smoking? Okay. That
I don't know what the fuck.
Bobby, that was that before drink? The show. I hit that, and I know Sove hit that before the show, so you already know. Yeah, man.
Smoking, yeah, no doubt.
Once again, man, real. Yeah, exactly, man.
Sove got that homegrown.
You should see what's coming next.
You know,
I might catch you at I told you already, Wicked Comic Con. I got the free tickets, so I might swing by there. What day you going?
I'm going on Saturday.
I'm jealous, guys. I'm jealous. I can't be there.
It's less your environment.
Yeah, it looks like a corny show, but I mean, for free, I might swing through.
Yeah,
see what's up.
It's more like it's my speed because Stephanie Phillips is going to be there. It's a big it's a packed house full of creators. As far as vendors, you've seen these people, you know who's there, you've seen these books, and there's no deals to be had.
The real show was this weekend, by the way.
Right.
Anyway,
I'll be there live and in living color. But
anyway, fuck you. Fuck Little Giant. Nah, shout out to Little Giant, man. I wish I could be there. I can't fucking be there this weekend. And I knew this motherfucker's gonna hit me up with the video of the sick ass.
We're going live from the show.
I know he's gonna be going live and shit. He gonna be cracking slabs from fucking Little
Giant. Diving.
You know, he gonna
look at all these deals.
Price is right.
Dude. He gonna tag me in every fucking picture and post. He gonna tag me in every story, rubbing it in. He gonna be like, "Oh, look at this fucking Avengers."
Let's explain why, though. Let's explain why. Because every fucking place I go there, or every person I see, is gonna be, "Where's Morbius? Oh, where's Morbius? Oh, what happened? Where's Morbius?
Where's Morbius?
It's like,
where's Morbius?
Like, yo,
hey, you want Morbius?
I ain't his fucking
Morbius?
spouse, man. Hit him up. Find out where he is. The fuck.
Fuck you, nigga. You know? Nah, man, but definitely, man, appreciate you guys.
New Jersey, call him up. He's at home.
He's at home, not picking up the books. I'm motherfucking getting right now. I know, motherfucker. I know. But send me
I ain't even do it. Listen,
send me videos, bro. I gotta see what you got.
Saturday morning. I'm driving up like the whatever hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Making the run. The only thing that's gonna suck is I ain't gonna be there Friday. So.
Oh, you're not going Friday?
No, because I'll just go like Saturday for the show. I don't want to stay. I'm not gonna stay over like fucking alone or whatever. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, because I'm not there.
You know, I had some.
Because I'm not there.
I miss you, boo. I miss you, boo.
You know, he broke my heart, so you know how it is.
I'll be there in spirit, bro.
Nah, I'll just run up there Saturday morning. Fuck it, I'll see what's there and hit the bricks. So if all the flippers and pickers get there Friday,
you already know,
and grab all the good shit, then I mean,
you're gonna get all the Spider-Man 7s. They're all gone.
Nah, they don't even have no books like that at that show. There's no Spidey 7s at that show.
Yeah,
Spidey 7 from the Silver Age, but.
Let's get the fuck out of here. I know you guys got shit to do. You got fucking whatever. You got to wash your balls and
roll, whatever you gotta do.
We are out of here, man. Appreciate you guys. Great fucking show. So always appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, sir.
You already know my G. Dude. And shout out to everybody who was hanging out. Shout out to everybody who's coming in, coming out, jumping out, hipping, watching, and hating on the sidelines. I salute to y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Because without y'all, I wouldn't have the show. What it be, man? For real. So appreciate you guys, man. Once again, man. Shout out to everybody catching the replay. Y'all already know how it is. Be out of here, baby. Peace. Later.